I'm back on the trail. I'm back at the Britton Peak trailhead again. This time I'm going north and not south. So already a few people at the trailhead early in the morning at 7:30 in the morning. But it's kind of, you can tell it's September. It's a chilly one out here. It's it's about, I think, 48 degrees right now. And I think the high is supposed to be like 58 degrees today. So definitely got the jacket with me today. But since Britton Peak is such a cool place and I gotta go past it, it takes 3 minutes to walk up there. I'm gonna head up to Britton Peak again real quick and check out Britton Peak and look at the views, because they were spectacular views last time I was up here. And kind of head on from the trail, because this right here is kind of where it splits off to go up to Britton Peak, and it's 2-3 minutes from this point. So I'm gonna check out Britton Peak again and check out the views. The sun's just coming up about an hour ago, so might get a nice view of the sun out there over the lake. But yeah, I'll take some more video once I get to the top. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but way off there, I don't know if you can really see on the camera, but there's some color. There's some red I see way out there, some patches. You can kind of see it a little bit right there, but and definitely right here. But yep, fall is on its way. All right, now that I'm down off of Britton Peak, which it was a good call, beautiful views in the morning. But now that I'm down off of Britton Peak and I'm kind of on my way, kind of wanted to share some highlights along this section of the trail. It's pretty windy. I hope you can hear me. Pretty windy day out today. But we got some few campsites along this section that are not really highlights, but I like to check out campsites, and if they're worth putting on the video, I throw them on the video. But we got Cedar Overlook coming up after the first campsite, and then Leveaux Mountain. So that'll be a 1.3 mile spur trail that kind of goes around the mountain, showing views of, I believe, inland and Lake Superior. So those should be nice when I get there. But today, it's a little different of a hike. I'm kind of in between Cadillac Cab and another cab company in Grand Marais. And because where I'm at, each place is going to charge between 40 and 50 bucks for a ride to get to the other end of the trailhead, to drop my truck off and just go to one end of the trail. Little dirt road here. But it was going to start to cost me a little pretty penny this way, so I decided today, since it's about a 5.5 mile section, And that's not including the 1.3 mile spur trail around Leveaux Mountain. But I feel like I'm gonna be done with this trail pretty early. It's gonna be about 3 hours, I'm guessing, or 4 before I get to the end. Probably closer to 3. So I'm just gonna probably turn around and head back. I'm gonna hit the Oberg Mountain Trailhead parking lot at the end. I'll kind of take a peek around and see if anybody's just coming out of their cars or just getting into their cars, and see if I can't hitch a ride down the street. It'd be a 5, maybe 10, probably not even 10 minutes, 5-minute ride for someone to give me a ride to the other end of the trailhead at the end of the day, but it'd be a good 3-hour hike for me to go back, which is fine though. I got nothing to do today, and it's beautiful out here. You can tell the fall colors are starting. They are definitely starting. I mean, look at over here. We got some red leaves all back in there. Yeah, we got some red leaves right there. It's definitely starting. So this is definitely, I think, gonna be a nice like pre-fall hike where fall's just kind of peeking through. So like I said, I don't mind the walk back if I have to hike back to my truck at the end of the day. So that's kind of the plan for the day. So take some more video probably when I get to Cedar Overlook, unless the campsite before that is ultra interesting. So all right. Well, here I am at a Cedar Overlook. Pretty good view up here. I expected a little bit more open of a view, but not bad. But like you can see behind me there, that mountain right there is Leveaux Mountain. That's where I'm heading to next, so I'll be summiting that mountain here very shortly. here's our first overlook on Leveaux Mountain. Beautiful. You got Carlton's Peak right there. And you got all those summits right past it that I've hiked all that. I've been to the top of all those peaks. So it's crazy to see how far you've gone on the trail. And if you look closely, I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but we got some patches of some red out there. We got some fall colors. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I mean, it's even kind of right there too. Kind of hard to see. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but beautiful view up here. Well, I'm back at the trailhead. I got lucky and found some people some good Samaritans to give me a ride back to my truck here. Andrew and Dan, I believe is their names were. So if you guys are watching this, once again, I appreciate it. Saved me about 3.5 hours. The hike was, it was a quick hike and it would have been an easy hike back, but to save 3.5 hours and not coming back to a trail that I just did is pretty nice. So, but that wraps it up for today. It was a good hike. It was a short hike, but next hike is Oberg Mountain. So I'm not sure if I'm going to camp that or not, but Oberg Mountain's a very, very popular one. The Oberg Mountain Trailhead today had a lot of cars on it. Not as many cars as what's here today, though. The Britton Peak Trailhead today. This is a busy place today. So I am not the only one out on the trail today. Memorial Day is definitely a good day to take a hike. Like I said, the weather's perfect and everything. So, well, like I said, next week, Oberg Mountain.